Wow, this figure is really good looking and photogenic.
Come on now. If you keep saying things like that, I'll blush.
What's going on, everyone? Today in this video we got Sanji, Romance Dawn, S.H.Figuarts. I have been wanting this figure for a long time, and it's finally here. I've had it for about 2 weeks, but never really got around to the video, so let's check it out. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see. I got more videos coming, and I'm trying to hit 500 subs by the end of summer this year. I know that's not a big goal, but I just want to hit that goal, so let's get back into it. Alright, now I want to focus on the details real quick. This Sanji looks incredible, feels incredible. I mean, if we can get in there close, the details on the shirt, the stripes are done well. The hair has that gradient to it right there. It's really nice looking. Also, I failed to mention with the details, his belt buckles in there, his belt, so that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good. Overall, his suit is pretty nice. This rubber right here is kind of like a soft plastic. Not rubber, I'm sorry. It's like a soft plastic. These come off so you can do the hands in the pocket thing. We'll show later in some pictures here coming up. But overall, this Sanji looks really good, the details. So, shine to it. It gets, if you drop it on the floor, it gets dusty and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. But now let's go on to the articulation. First with the articulation, I'm gonna start with the head. You got a nice, decent tilt. Back is limited to that, but it's not a big deal. Forward's what you'd expect. Twists around pretty good, and it's on there solid. I'm not gonna pop it off because there's no need. The face plates come off right here. You can see that right there. It's on there pretty tight, so we're gonna leave it. I'll change faces later. Ab twist now. Pretty good for the twist. Now let's get the crunch. Limited in the crunch. You know, little disappointing because I'm gonna want to do some cool poses, but it is what it is. You know, it's got a nice feel. Let's do the arms. Arms are kind of like weird right here. I feel like this is like the height it goes because of the way the shoulder's designed. The higher you go, the more this wants to pop out. I've heard people saying that theirs comes out really easy right here. Mine are in there good, but I could see where too much pressure might cause it to pop out. So, but for the most part, he has, you know, decent arms. It's just, Sanji's a kick kind of guy, so I don't expect like a whole lot of crazy movement here, but there you go. There's, see, oh.
No! God, please, no! No!
There it was. I can confirm that comes out pretty easily if you're not careful. And that's unfortunate. So we'll just be a little more careful with that. But the arms, you know, do basic stuff. The elbows feel good. The wrists are fine. The shoulder right there. Gotta be careful when you rotate back and forward that you don't pop it off right here. But this twist is, you know, decent enough. It feels like it's in there well, like that there's no issues. So overall, the arms aren't too bad, minus that glaring issue, if they consider it an issue. I do. I feel like they could have designed it better. Not a big deal, but moving on to the legs. The legs are pretty good. Get that little squeak in there. I don't know if my camera's just focusing well. I'm trying a different lighting technique and filming technique, so bear with me. This review is going to be a little chopped up and all over the place. But one thing I did notice is I was trying to pull this part off here so I could use the flame piece from the other S.H.Figuarts Sanji, and it did not work, but the ankle twist is great. Sorry for my microwave in the background. It's good. The boots are nice and shiny. I like that. Toes are nice and tight, so it's good. Overall, the legs are good. Being a little biased, I still have to say I really love this figure. It's so far really good. And now here's the faceplates.
Did you just fall in love with me all over again?
Here's the one of him expressing joy with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth. I really like this photo. It's so good. I really think it's such a fun photo. And here's a face with him smiling with the cigarette sticking out of his mouth, but not open mouth. And I decided to do the one where he's holding the souffle or souffle, sorry, not souffle, the soup plates that he had created. So I like this photo too. I will say this real quick while we're doing the slide of the face plates. This figure is incredibly photogenic. And here's the one where he's got the cigarette just hanging out of his mouth and he's got a more serious look. Again, the face plates and the expressions are really good on this figure. Really liking it so far. And here's the one without the cigarette in his mouth with a smile. Looking kind of off to the side a bit, and I use the hand where he's holding the cigarette. It's just such a good accessory. Good pose for it, just stationary, stagnant, like he's getting ready to do the work that Sanji always does, which is bring down the house with some furious kicking power. Just kidding. That's the Luffy face that comes with it.
You're just jealous because they're not begging you to stay ugly!
You know, Sanji, no need to be rude, dude. I know you're upset about the Luffy face. But anyways, that's all the face plates, and again, they're all fantastic. So another thing is this figure does really cool kicking poses. I highly suggest getting a stand for it. Just not a janky Bandai one that falls apart. I mean, Bandai honestly makes pretty good stands, but I use them so much they tend to break after a while, so. As I've stated before, this figure is incredibly photogenic, and I'm just gonna say, he's handsome. It's a good looking figure. Colors, they all just go really well together, and even using this boring, overused background that I always use, the figure looks incredible. Kind of would say maybe the better of the two S.H. Sanjis. But I do like the other one because it comes with a little flame effect part for its foot. And I like the color red, but this one's still really good. My final thoughts are, is this figure worth its price? If you're a fan, absolutely. If you're a casual collector, probably not. I paid $70 flat for it, including shipping. Got a good deal on it. I really wish I could change out this foot and put the flame piece from the Raid on Anamagashim, but I can't say it. You know which one, the other Sanji S.H.Figuarts, which I will say they're both basically the same figure. I feel like the other one's a little more solid, but I haven't touched it in a year, so who knows. But I like the classic look the most. Black coat, blue shirt with stripes. It's just the way to go. Can't complain at all. So at the end of the day, I give this figure a very, 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 very solid 9 out of 10 because I'm biased as hell. Not gonna lie, I love this figure. But, I mean, do you blame me? I'm a huge Sanji fan to the point that I even have him tattooed on my arm. But, I mean, if you're a One Piece fan, this is a must-have, especially if you're collecting the original crew. Especially with Usopp, Luffy, Nami, Zoro, and Sanji, and eventually here we're getting a Chopper pretty soon, so that'll be nice. But what do you think? Would you get this figure? Let me know down in the comments below. And if, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't already, just subscribe, like, hook me up, help me out, help the boy out. But anyways, y'all take care, have a good one. I'm gonna keep this one short. Peace.
Listen, I'm a manly man who likes ladies. Sexy ones, hear me? And none of you creeps make the cut.